The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Show live at La Creole, 810 St. Clair Avenue West in Uptown Toronto, and it's a great show tonight. There's so much going on in the news, so let me ask you something. What time is it? Hot Topics! That's right, it's time for Hot Topics, and what Hot Topics is, it's whatever's trending on social media, what people are talking about when they converge at the water cooler, in the office. So joining me in the Hot Topic seat is none other than DJ Ron John. Please welcome him.
I'm actually on the seat this time, man. I'm usually over there, but I'm on the seat this time.
That's great. Thank you. So let's talk about the weather. It was like 18 degrees today.
Yes, beautiful weather.
Make some noise if you're appreciating this very long.
I have to say, I was actually wishing for the weather to extend to October, like around Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
And it's sort of been hanging around. So this El Nino thing we talked about last week seems like it might be happening, and if it's happening, then that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a winter when I don't have to buy new boots. Yeah, that happened in 1998. Remember El Nino when that came around and all the weather patterns changed and it was.
Yeah.
Maybe
we missed the ice storm. We missed the ice storm. Remember that ice storm? We got a bit of that ice storm that hit like Ottawa and Montreal, but right after that, and everything was just like mild from that point on. That year. So.
Okay. What else is going on? Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he's chosen his cabinet members. I think over 30 people in the cabinet now.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Well,
What do you think of the representation?
Well, there's quite a few representation in there. I know everybody has their own preferences and stuff like that, but it's what all I have to say is, like the last government I was in, he's being held accountable for his actions and the cabinet and whoever's involved, because that's the way I see politics. They have to hold office and do what they have to do, and yeah.
Okay, very true. Justin Trudeau is the son of Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau, the late Prime Minister, and he was a favorite among West Indians because of the immigration policy that he embraced in the 70s, and I wouldn't be here if that policy didn't take an effect. I think some of us would be born here. Yeah, I came here when I was 3 in 1970. My parents were from Jamaica, so he's really popular.
My parents met here.
Parents met here, right. The funny thing I have to say, to just keep it real, I didn't see any West Indians in the cabinet though. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's the big thing. Like I said, I didn't see myself, and like I said, he has his reasons, but I'm just seeing what I saw. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I know that the population was big supporters. I know growing up in my household, and neighbors and family were big Liberal supporters. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
All right. What's happening in sports? I'm going to give it right back to you.
Oh, geez. The sports report with DJ Ranjan. I don't really know. All I know is that KC won the World Series, and deservedly so. They beat the Toronto Blue Jays, and in terms of the Mets, they just, they're that kind of team that gave an opening. They took advantage of it. And other than that, I don't know, football's going on, but I watch the other football when we kick the ball. That's what I call football. They call it soccer, but I call it football. That's what you really call it. So my team lost today, Arsenal, but that's all good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's all I can say on sports today.
Okay, that's your sports update.
That's
all right. Well, it's going to be another incredible show. We've got some great guests, so you don't want to go anywhere. You're here, the Nikki Clarke Show live at La Creole. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Sitting beside me is the publisher of Snap newspaper Scarborough. Please welcome Janise Smith to the show.
I'm so excited to be here with you today, Nikki, on your show.
Thank you so much for being here. And I love this color, by the way. It's very cheerful, like that.
Like the weather, like the weather.
Like the weather, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your background.
Okay. My background is actually, I have a lot of variety in my background. I graduated at the University of Toronto. Now I'm a publisher of Snap Scarborough. I married my high school sweetheart. Yeah. Some days he's a sweetheart. And I have two amazing kids. One sat on the stage with you. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. At the Harry Jerome Awards. Right. You were the Woman of Honor, and my son won a Leadership Harry Jerome Award. And my other son is...
Congratulations again.
Thank you, and to you. And my other son is an amazing baseball player, so maybe one day you'll see him play
Blue Jays?
Yes. So, but graduating at the University of Toronto, what I did was I've always kind of had my hand in the media. Let me just clear my throat. My goodness, I knew you need a glass of wine. Yeah. So anyways, so I always had my hand in the media. Like with the home care company, I used to do PR, and I put me in front of the breakfast TV and all those kind of shows. And so now it just kind of lend myself to what I'm doing now. And I kind of developed my background through the School of Hard Knocks.
It all made sense. You just
Yeah.
put it all together, and this is what you happily do now. So, so when did you become the publisher of Scarborough Snap?
I've been doing it for about 4 years now, and actually Snap found me. I had a great opportunity to kind of come in and brag about the city that I love and cover all kinds of amazing events. So it's really an opportunity to kind of go out there and show what's good about Scarborough. And we have a whole lot of goodness in Scarborough.
Absolutely. Sometimes there's probably like 5, 6 events in one day, and you're probably trying to get to all of them. But what are the events that you're really trying to cover?
We cover, Nikki, all kinds of events. From the mega ones like the Scarborough Rib Fest to the town, to the Taste of the Lawrence, right down to check presentations and milestones. Like somebody who's celebrating their 75th birthday party, we're there. So we in a nutshell, become the big, the small, and everything in the middle.
Fantastic. So you're kind of like an ambassador
That's
to
right.
Scarborough. If someone is visiting Toronto for the first time and they want to venture out to Scarborough, what would be some of the things that you'd like to share about all the gems to find in Scarborough?
Well, one of the things I could brag about, and everybody probably knows this already for the Pan Am, is we have a beautiful state-of-the-art sports facility because of Pan Am. That's on Bonnie's Island Military Trail. But it's open to everybody. It's got a beautiful facility with, swimming and all that good stuff. And we got some great clubs and pubs and things like that. We know how to party in Scarborough.
You sure do. And you had an event not too long ago.
I did.
An excellence
Yes.
event. Okay, what was that?
Well, every year we have a networking event where we invite, the leaders and just people in the community, and we celebrate excellence. We celebrate what's good in Scarborough. We had Julie Black singing, and it's a real intimate gathering. And it just happened on the day that the Blue Jays won to make it to the next step. So it was a true celebration that day.
It was a true celebration. How do you make it all happen? You're married, you have 2 children, you have a very busy career. How do you juggle it all and make it work?
I don't juggle very well. I'm only human. I've been known to drop a couple balls or two, but really on a serious note, it is, as you probably imagine, as a woman, it's hard to kind of, balance it. So as a publisher, you want to go to the event, create those effective marketing campaigns, and also all what's involved with publishing a magazine.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't want to miss a baseball game. I don't want to miss a practice, a school night, and also all the things that's needed to build the family. So in a sense, our work, women's work, is never done.
Would you agree with that? Make some noise if you agree with that. Okay. Awesome. Well, what are your upcoming events? Anything happening soon?
There's a couple of upcoming events. There's one that's sickle cell. It's a fundraising event. It's called I Choose Life, and it's happening on November the 6th. And basically, it's
That's this week?
That's this week. So it's going to be dancing, fashion shows. So if you guys are not doing anything on November the 6th, come to the Delta Hotel. And then if you guys, for the guys who like a little bit of rough play, we're having amateur boxing night on the 29th. And that's
I like boxers.
You like boxers?
Oh, yeah.
Or you like boxers or boxing? Which one? We can help you on both of them. Yeah, and so that's on the 29th, and that's going to be fun. Amateur boxing, $1 of every ticket goes towards our Malvern Resource Center.
Beautiful. Janice, it's been a pleasure having you here. Where can people find you?
If they want to know more about the magazine, just go to startwithout.snap.com to check out the distro, and they can also just give me a call at 416-312-0956. I would love to kind of find out about the events that's happening in their neck of the woods and see how I can connect the dots.
Thank you. Janise Smith, everyone. Thank you so much. You're awesome. We'll be right back.